there, and it's almost like it's winking at me, and I can't focus on the rest of the movie.
Don't worry, they CG'd that shit.
Okay, good.
They got knocked out in the movie. They got kicked in the mouth. Leon is this close to saying, "Did he get that mole taken off his ass?" He had this one mole. Like, we ain't never seen that before.
Did they get rid of his third nipple that's on his shoulder?
When I was giving him a back massage, he kept all his tension in this knot right between his shoulders. Is that still there?
Does he look a little more loose now?
It's like, I don't know, dude. I just watched the movie.
So I take it this is when Nicolas Cage having a good movie.
Yes.
Which means like his next one's probably gonna suck.
His next three
in a row gonna suck. No, and this, it's the kind of thing that will make us feel bad. What makes me, I'm sure the rest of you, and will make you, if you ever saw the movie, make you feel bad for talking shit about Nicolas Cage, because he is great in this film, man.
He really is.
Well, I always said he can be great. He just doesn't always choose to be.
I think he's just a little crazy. I really think that's what it is. I think that you read stuff about his personal life, you're like, this is stuff that only a celebrity isn't called flat out crazy for doing.
You're absolutely right. It's like, man, I love Elvis so much, I'm going to marry his daughter.
I can only imagine him picking his scripts. I mean, I can see him just holding a big pile of scripts, throwing them up in the air, and whatever lands in his hands, that's it. That's the one he's going to do. But, I mean, his chemistry with Hit Girl in this movie is amazing. I mean, you almost want to see a separate movie just based on their relationship. I mean, it could be its own sitcom. It's so interesting and so fun.
It's just like the comic where it's a real touching father and daughter relationship, except that he's teaching her to be a psychopath. Okay. You kill this many people, we'll go for ice cream.
It's partially the controversy that's going to make people go, oh, God, I can't believe it's so wrong, and also put more butts in seats, because people are like, really? Oh, I got to see that shit.
Yeah, there's a scene where you're like, what in the fuck am I watching here? But, after that scene's over, you're like, oh, wow, that is so awesome. I want to see it again.
But it's so comic booky, the whole film, that, you can't, how could you possibly take it seriously, Yeah. I mean, if it was trying to be gritty and dark and noirish, be one thing, but it's not at all.
Well, there's always that one cranky bitch in the theater just waiting to fucking stand up.
This is wrong!
Well, I have to say that I do have some complaints about the movie. One of them is that, and I don't know if this is a real heavy complaint, Aaron Johnson is the guy that plays Kick-Ass, and they need to whoop his ass, because that's another British guy coming over taking our fucking roles again.
Yeah, what is up with that,
What is going on?
I know.
They must work for less or something.
Ooh, you know what? You might have solved the riddle.
Because they're always Australian, New Zealand, or English. It's like,
which to us is pretty much the same thing.
Well, who'd you want to cast? That motherfucker from High School Musical? I mean, come on. How many American actors do we have now that actually act that haven't been on the goddamn Disney Channel?
Well, you know what? I mean, not you
think about that. Think.
I mean, the idea of
Leon, I told you to think.
I know it. You got me thinking now. I would be paying to watch Zac Efron get his ass kicked and get run over by a car.
A valid point, sir.
Yeah, they got my $20.
Come on, Zac Efron. I like Zac Efron now.
Come on.
I bet you do.
Even if you
so cute and dreamy.
Even if you like Zac Efron, there's still a part of you that wants to see him get beaten with an inch of his life.
I do. I mean, I ain't lying about that. He's so handsome. Yeah, I'm jealous.
Yeah, you want to see him like bruised up and swollen and going, oh, and his teeth falling out.
No.
And, wait, hold on. I got a list.
Look at Jared Leto.
But the only problem is that he would be in that mask, and in the movie, I want them to rip off that fucking mask and then them go, that's that motherfucker from High School Musical. Beat his ass. Stab him good. Cut that goddamn throat.
Oh, yeah. No.
So was your complaint just that he's English, or you didn't like him in the role?
No, not that. By the way, Zac Efron, you're right. He's so pretty, and then to see that he's talented too, I was like, that motherfucker's got to go.
He was so beautiful, I had to kill him.
There ain't room for two of us.
No,
he's a threat.
No, my complaint is that I was enjoying the story about him being this kid who and it's the same way with the comic too. Enjoying the story about this kid who's going out trying to be a real superhero. I had so much fun seeing him get beat down and seeing the real consequences of that. But he quickly becomes like a non-character in this because he just becomes so overpowered by all the other characters in the film.
No, that's true of the comic as well.
Yeah. And it was kind of like, okay, no longer is this keeping to the theme of what it was before of what it's like to be a superhero. It has turned into a average, not average, but it has turned into a superhero fantasy comic.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, this is almost certainly going to have a sequel. I mean, it's been Millar said he's already writing a sequel. The studios said, yeah, we totally want to make a sequel. Everyone involved wants to do it. And if they do do another one, it might be one that gives you more.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I mean, what
Yeah.
it turned into is what it turned into. I'm just saying I was sad to see that element go that I saw before. And
Maybe Zac Efron can play him in the sequel.
in the sequel,
Well, I was gonna say that sequel should be called Hit Girl because Hit Girl steals the entire show
Well, she is
of this film.
the
Yeah,
standout star.
she's the biggest standout. I mean, just after seeing it, all anyone talked about walking out of that theater was Hit Girl, and I felt bad for the character of Kick-Ass because I'm like, wow, it's his movie, and nobody's gonna be looking to interview that guy.
Yeah,
it's all about this 11-year-old girl killing people.
Yeah, no, he pretty much got his ass kicked by his little girl, just figuratively because he really can't compare to this character here. I mean, she is the most fascinating character, mainly because she is an 11-year-old psychopath.
So what else are you wrong about not liking about this film?
Oh, here we go. He's ready to take this shit personal now.
No, I'm just playing.
Cyrus is dressed up like Hit Girl right now.
He's putting on his scuba suit right now.
I'm ready to fight crime and Corey.
I know he's ready like to pop me on the head. Well, I like the pop. Shut up. Ow! I haven't even said it yet. Shut up.
Hey man, we're in Texas. I could be standing over you, beating you with a stick. The cops would come up and still arrest you.
Yeah, that's true. Leave that man alone.
He broke my stick.
You gotta let me film it so I can sell it to all the news media. I need to make a little money while you guys are off on your shenanigans.
I mean, you're standing in costume and everything. I'm just an average citizen beat down. but no, I think the other thing is that it was like near the end of the film. I thought it wrapped up a little too clean. Again, where the sequel might come into play, because I was like, there's some, even for a movie of this fantastic level, of this comic book level, it's just going off a little bit too clean right here. I'll tell you when we're done why I find it so crazy. But again, it's like I'm not complaining a whole lot because I had a lot of fun with the movie. I mean, I love all these characters. I mean, Jesus, man, they brought Nicolas Cage back home to me. They brought Nicolas Cage back, the Nicolas Cage that I love.
Yeah, he won't be for long.
You're starting to scare people.
Yeah.
He's gonna be eating cockroaches again. You just wait.
It's gonna be Bad Lieutenant 3.
Well, see, that's what I was gonna say. Everybody was saying Nicolas Cage. That's the crazy Nicolas Cage that we love. It's like, no, it's not. That's Nicolas Cage just being bad. This is the movie where we see Nicolas Cage being the crazy Nicolas Cage and having fun with it. Nah, Nicolas Cage is probably asking himself, I wonder what it is like to dress up like a superhero and fight crime.
Dude, you said his name so many times now. I think he's gonna appear like.
I think you're gonna finally get that Nicolas Cage check in the mail.
Somebody call.
Will grant you one of his magical wigs.
Yet he has another one. He has two costumes in this movie.
Well, you know he's got a Superman suit hanging up in his closet.
Oh man,
just waiting.
The guy,
dude, he's
guy
wearing
named his
that.
fucking kid Kal-El.
He's wearing that suit under his clothes all the time. I'm sorry. You know he is.
Yeah, no, somebody.
We need you to dress up in his costume. Well, what if I already have one on?
Well, after this film, I can only hope this is the only superhero he'll be doing from here on out, and not another goddamn Ghost Rider film.
Yes.
Which I keep hearing rumors about, but. Yeah, I mean, he really did shine in this, and the thing is, like, he's not overpowering in the movie. He's not in the movie a whole lot, just enough to where you really just enjoy him, and you don't get sick of his craziness.
Cool.
Yeah, no, this film, man, is like I said, it's a lot of fun. It's Matthew Vaughn who pretty much took the realism of Layer Cake and the grittiness of Layer Cake and combined it with the fantastical of Stardust and brought them together in this film here, and they worked perfectly. He was a great director for it. I see why he went for it. And yeah, even with my complaints, it's a full price film.
Yeah, it sure is a full price film. Damn, this thing kicked my ass. Although,
Shut up.
Now, man.
I wanted to strangle myself for even saying that in the damn review.
yeah, you already said it. You're yelling at me. What the hell?
Shut up.
You got
Go on with the review. Hurry up.
But this is already out in England. Is it called Kick Arse there?
Oh my!
You know what?
Let me beat him with a crowbar.
Genuinely curious.
I give him that one.
No, you
don't. I'm gonna beat your ass with a crowbar too.
That's a legitimate question.
Wait, you're gonna beat his ass or his arse?
No, it's called Kick Ass over there.
All right,
Settle
fair
down,
enough.
co-host.
Why I oughta.
If only I had limbs, thought co-host.
But no, it is called Kick Ass over there.
Okay, that's my review. Rental. No, full price.
He didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it. I'm sorry. Yeah, we all saw it except you. That's right. No, I
Fail, Leon.
enough picking on him.
All right,
I'll deal with him later.
That'll be fine.
No, I I fucking love this movie. I mean, I hadn't read the comic
Shock.
book, and I was like, oh wow, you know, it immediately pulled me in. When it started to kick ass, it did. I said it. And
Screw you, co-host.
You can't avoid it.
you first. But I loved every character in here. Yeah, my only complaint was Kick-Ass does get overshadowed, but I don't care. It didn't matter to me because I was still thoroughly entertained, especially with Hit Girl. That girl's gonna go far, I'm telling you. So I'm going to give this movie a better than sex.
I knew it.
Wow.
Because I fucking loved
I knew this
it.
was coming.
Yeah, and you know what? You're right. Hit Girl, I think, is going to be an icon after this. I can't wait to see how many girls are actually
Yeah.
like,
Here
gonna
we
be dressed
go.
up like
Countdown till she's 18.
Yeah.
That's what you guys are kicking off right now.
No, I'm not. What
No,
are you
no,
thinking?
no,
What the hell? Where's
I
your
know
mind
you
at?
guys.
No, you don't.
I'm thinking like
you don't know me.
grown women. Shit, some grown man gonna be dressing up like Hit Girl. You gonna probably dress up like Hit Girl. I mean,
I'm dressed up like a girl right now.
I'm
so-
telling you right now, pay for your Girl Scout cookies
Yeah.
because Girl Scout cookies Girl Scouts gonna take a hint from this and beat the fuck out of you. You don't pay for those cookies.
You better just buy them. You go into that whole experience of going to the grocery store and like trying not to make eye contact with the girl standing there. It's going to be way different now.
it is.
I'll tell you what.
You want 5 boxes? No, I don't want 3. You want 5 boxes? Yes, ma'am.
We could go up to 7. It's up to you.
It's too bad you didn't buy that shit because they call me the Nutcracker. Ooh.
Hey, you talking about him?
That's funny.